Have you ever wondered if the tiniest creatures in your garden have big secrets? Well, let me tell you about Andi, a girl with a heart as big as her backyard, and how she discovered a world she never knew existed, all thanks to a very special friend named Thumbelina. It all began on a sunny afternoon. Andi was gently tending to her flower patch when she saw a monarch butterfly struggling, its wing bent and weak. She carefully scooped it up, wishing there was something more she could do. Just then, a voice, no louder than a rustling leaf, whispered, "Over here, bring it to the light." Andi looked around, puzzled. The voice came again, "Down here, by the mossy stone." And there she was, Thumbelina, no bigger than Andi's thumb, with a determined look on her face and clothes woven from flower petals. She explained that she was part of a secret group, a butterfly rescue crew, dedicated to helping their pollinator friends. Andi was amazed. A secret crew of tiny heroes? Thumbelina explained that their biggest challenge was finding safe places for the butterflies to rest and heal, especially at night. The forest was big, and a tired butterfly was an easy target. Andi's eyes lit up. She had an idea. What if they could create special safe havens, like little lighthouses for butterflies? So, their mission began. Andi, with her human-sized hands, and Thumbelina, with her tiny, nimble fingers, became the perfect team. They gathered the most vibrant, cup-shaped flowers they could find: tulips, crocuses, and bluebells. Andi knew from a book that some natural things could glow in the dark, like certain types of moss and fungi. Together, they carefully lined the inside of the flower cups with a special, faintly glowing moss that Thumbelina and her friends collected from deep within the forest. These weren't just any flowers anymore. They were glowing safe stations. Each one was a soft, welcoming bed, a beacon of hope shining in the twilight. They strategically placed these glowing flower stations all around the garden and into the edge of the woods. One near the babbling brook, another tucked beside a fallen log, and a whole row of them leading from Andi's window out into the wild. As dusk fell, a magical thing happened. The flowers began to emit a soft, gentle light, like a constellation of tiny stars brought down to earth. Soon, the news spread through the insect world. A tired bee, a ladybug who had lost her way, and of course, struggling butterflies, all began to find their way to these glowing sanctuaries. They would crawl inside, sip on a drop of morning dew left for them, and rest their weary wings in safety. Andi and Thumbelina would watch from a distance. They saw butterflies with tattered wings find shelter. They saw tiny hummingbirds take a moment's rest, drawn in by the gentle light. The garden was no longer just a garden. It had become a network of hope, a lifeline for the smallest and most fragile creatures. Thumbelina showed Andi how to make a special nectar from crushed berries and a drop of honey, a super drink for their recovering friends. Andi, in turn, built tiny splints from blades of grass and secured them with a single strand of spider silk to help mend broken butterfly wings. They were a real-life naturer. Through this adventure, Andi learned a powerful lesson. She realized you don't have to be big and strong to make a huge difference. Her small acts of kindness, combined with Thumbelina's bravery, were changing their little corner of the world. Each mended wing and rested pollinator meant more flowers would bloom, more fruits would grow, and the entire forest would be healthier. Thumbelina taught her that compassion is a superpower. Caring for something so delicate, so fragile, requires a special kind of strength. It's a quiet strength, a gentle courage that ripples outward, touching everything. The forest seemed to notice. The birds sang a little sweeter, the flowers bloomed a little brighter, and the air itself felt more alive. Andi's discovery wasn't just about a secret rescue crew. It was about discovering the hero within herself. She found that creativity and a caring heart were the only tools she needed to protect nature. Her glowing safe stations were a symbol of that, a bright idea that sparked a wave of positive change. So, the next time you see a butterfly flitting by, remember Andi and Thumbelina. Remember that even the smallest among us can be the bravest heroes, and that a little bit of kindness can light up the entire world, one glowing flower at a time. Every single one of us has a power to become a guardian of our own backyard. Thank you so much for joining us on this tiny adventure. If you love this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who believes in a little bit of magic. We'll see you next time with another tale from the wild.